Good. All right. Let's see what's going on. Good morning. What's up, Swansea, Abdul, Zord? Bro, I appreciate both of y'all tuning in. Appreciate both of y'all. All y'all, actually, everyone who's in here, bro. Thank you. So let's get started. All right. Let's get started. So, since I didn't go live anytime this week, I'm just do a top-down analysis. What's up, Akash? How we doing? I'm bearish for my analysis today. Let's see if someone. Yep. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. So, of course, I've been mentioning this for a while. I've been looking for this weekly fair value gap to get tapped into, right? As of right now, ES hasn't taken its previous week low. Let's see if we actually did on NQ. We still haven't on NQ. Okay. Um, let's mark that out. Thought I was cooking longs yesterday. It happens, bro. It happens. But yeah, previous week low is definitely a target. All right, let's check the daily. We took the previous day low on NQ, and I'm pretty sure ES has done the same. Yeah, so there's no previous day low SMT. All right. Check the 4 hour. This 6 p.m. candle swept previous day low here on ES. On NQ, we did the same. What's up, Bash? How you doing? What's up, Matt? I apologize for ending stream, bro. Yesterday, right as you clicked on the video. That's my fault, bro. What's it called? Because we have no SMT at this low at Asia. NQ, we printed this like bullish, like this pattern right here. I'm gonna see if we did the same thing on ES to check if there's SMT at the highs. There's not SMT at the highs. I'm gonna mention something though. Down here, NQ swept this candle, and we made this pattern here. Like I just checked the lows. That's all I'm doing right now. I'm just checking the lows and highs to see if there's SMT, and there's not. All right, but the SMT, there is SMT at this 4 hour gap right here. As you see, NQ tapped into this 4 hour gap, and ES didn't. I mean, ES did. NQ didn't tap into the gap. ES did. My fault. So we have a 4 hour SMT at the highs. Right? If you check the 15-minute chart, which is what I go down to after I see a 4 hour SMT, you'll see this 15-minute breaker here. And the thing is, we already hit its -2, right? Now, I would assume that this breaker would hold and hit the -4 anyway, but I'm not going to take that chance because, like, I'm not going to take that chance right now. I just don't feel comfortable with my intuition says. I'm sorry, I'm sick right now. Jesus Christ. Yo, tell me. Oh my God. All right. What's up, Wick? Yo, tell me why I'm so good at Forex, but as soon as I get into funded futures, I choke. You'll adapt, bro. If you was good at Forex, you'll get good at futures, bro. Forex is like crazy. If you're good at Forex, you'll be good at futures. Once you like just get the hang of this, like once you get used to the movements and all that, it should be the same shit. SMT at 1 p.m. and 4 a.m. Oh, you're talking about the same SMT that I'm talking about, right? Yeah. Are you somewhere around there? What up, Simple? How we doing? Yo, Simple. I don't think I glazed you enough when you sent that in chat, bro. Like that was like genuinely the most oriful shit. Like I had to like stand up. I had to like I was in awe. Just letting you know, everyone in chat, simple is like the biggest aura farmer here. Like no glaze. Actually, I don't even care if I'm glazing, bro. Simple is crazy. Anyways, all right. Where was I? So yeah, we have a 4 hour SMT at these highs. I mean, at this gap, and then we have that 15-minute bearish breaker. But we already hit the -2 of the bearish breaker, so I'm not like gonna short it like automatically the way I did yesterday. You know, like we could just like manipulate up and take these London highs again. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait till open today. That's why the stream was so late. Actually, it wasn't late because of that. It's because like I was struggling to get out of bed, but anyways, I'm pretty sure everyone who's tapped into the stream right now has seen my video. So thank you guys for supporting that. It didn't take me forever to make it, but I did definitely put a lot of effort into it. And it actually did pretty well. It's already sitting at 200 views in like a day or so, and that's big to me, so I appreciate that. Forex makes my head hurt. Yeah. I didn't like what's funny is that I was initially supposed to start yeah, I was initially supposed to start Forex when I was like 16, but my pops walked into my room and was like, "Yo, what are you trying to learn right now?" Because I was like trying to do all types of shit to make money when I was younger. And he said he saw me trying to learn Forex. He was like, "Nah, don't do that right now. Don't do that right now." 2 years later, I get into options. I'm glad I started options instead of Forex because if I started trading with Forex, then I probably wouldn't have met the people that I did. And then on top of that, like who knows where I'd be in my career. Maybe I would have been profitable earlier, but like, I'm glad I'm where I'm at right now. I appreciate you in the community, but you're building it. I appreciate that as well. I'm trying to make this like a little calm. I'm not gonna make a Discord yet, but it's in the works, like later. Like maybe when I'm at like 500 subs or so. That's actually such a far goal. I've just been delaying it because I just want to push it. Also, I want to know how you guys feel about me doing live streams in the PM for like trade recaps. Because like I know I take trades in the AM, and then like you'll sometimes see me take a setup in PM, and some of y'all will ask me questions or whatever. So I'm like, would it be best to like do a like PM stream and just live stream that, and then y'all have like the live day trading from the AM, then you have the trade recap from in the PM, so I cover anything I missed or just like go over things that I said. Like, let me know if y'all want that, cause I could do that. Do we have news today? Let me let me check. I just forgot. No, we don't. Not to my knowledge. Not that's major. Nothing I'm worried about. But regardless, like with my model, like I don't really care about news unless if it's like FOMC. FOMC at 2 p.m. I only trade the AM. I know I should have bought some funded next account. I never heard of actually I've definitely heard of funded next. It's just I haven't tapped into them. I don't know if they're a forex or a futures firm. But personally with futures, I'm not touching any other firms like Take Profit Trader I know people use, but like I'm not touching any other firms outside of Tradeify, MFU, and TopStep until I have max allocation with all of them. You know what I mean? Like I personally don't find reason in going from firm to firm if you're not maxed out with the ones that are reputable and the best, because that's how you run into issues with like not getting payouts and shit, you know? Because I've already heard some people who are new to trading deal with issues like that. Like I can't imagine. Like you're supposed to get your first payout and you just went to some bullshit ass firm that you found on a Instagram ad, bro. Like that would cook me. I want OG everyone who like I'm gonna set it up in a way that y'all can have like some sort of OG status, yeah. Like everyone who joins first day, like in the first couple days, will have some sort of role. My Fund of Futures does not have an activation fee, and it is a monthly payment, just like every other firm. That would be fire, bro, and including final hour would be good too. Yeah, I want to start just going live just to go live. Like if I feel like I see a good trade, I want to be able to just throw on the live. But sometimes I'm not home. Like I'll just take it on my like by the way, just to clear something up, right? I am not sitting at my computer all day. Like after I end stream, like after 11 a.m., if I'm not playing Roblox with like Fa or like one of my friends here, right? I'll like go outside. I'm not sitting on the chart all day, bro. Like I'll just take a trade off my phone. Like I just check my phone periodically and I set alerts like everywhere. So if I just so I don't miss a trade, like at 12:30, 12:40, I'll set alerts at lunch highs, lunch lows, and then at 1 o'clock I'll get the alert, and then that's how I'll be on the charts when the play is happening. So I'm not just sitting here staring at the charts all day, bro. Don't. Because some people would ask me, how are you catching? How are you taking every single trade? I promise it's not what you think. Good morning, Matt. I mean, I'm looking for shorts, but at the same time, like I'm waiting for open. I'm just waiting for open to give us an SMT and then first fair value gap. Like that's what I'm looking for. I didn't like any. I don't think there's any breaker setups at 850, right? Yeah, like there's 850 was just chop, and we have a 15-minute breaker above us with a 4-hour SMT on top, but we already hit the -2 of that breaker. So I'm just gonna be chilling till open, see what happens. Because this time I wouldn't be surprised if we actually came up and swept these London highs. Like I'm not gonna be surprised. Do you use Trade Syncer? Not yet. I'll be using Trade Syncer in the future. I do not have enough accounts to be using Trade Syncer yet. Yeah, I seen the video about your model. It's not. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I have much more to come about the breakers. Like I know y'all hear me talk about breakers all the time, and I never gave like a thorough explanation on like even the standard deviations with it, the context or whatever. I'm be putting that up soon. But I'm just trying to figure out how to organize it. Like I know first fair value gap is obviously the first thing I have to put out because that's the simplest model, that's the easiest model. It gives you a sense of direction, right? Breakers is what puts everything else together with like perspective. How many accounts do you have? I have three my funded futures 50Ks at the moment, and I have five top step evals that I'm trading consecutively, all at the same time. My Tradeify is no more. What's your fib settings? I have a lot of fib settings, but the one that I use for the breakers is it's this one. You don't need this 0.709. You just need the 0.5 and then all of these. You don't need the 4.5 either. But if you want to take a picture of this is my settings on the fib. And the way you use it is if you see a bearish breaker, you take it from the swing high and you bring it all the way down to the swing low of the breaker, and then you would usually target the -2. You could enter at obviously the breaker, and that's a 2R if you put your stop at the high. Now, here's some sauce, right? Like I'm gonna show y'all some sauce with these breakers, right? As most of you guys know, well, those I've taught the model, right, or have asked me about the breaker model, right? The breaker is all it's valid up until the high is swept. So like your trade like is always valid until like the high is swept because the high is usually protected by SMT, right? So if you want to change the risk to reward on this model from 2R to 5R, all you have to do is move your entry to the 0.5. That's why I have the 0.5 marked out. Now, what can you do with this, right? I recommend having two separate accounts for this, right? If you have like a regular account, like a XFA past funded account that you just trade regularly, you enter off the breaker the way you're supposed to. Right at the low, put your stop at the high, target 2R, game, right? If you're on an eval, you can set your entry at the point 0.5, right? And if you're trading top step, you can risk 300, target 5R, and then you'll make 1500 off a trade that's supposed to be 2R. You'll make 1500, you'll half pass. Just like that. And then another thing, if you're with My Funded Futures and you're using the starter plan where you can pass in one day, you have $2,500 worth of space. You could put 600 on the trade, put your entry at the 0.5 and target 2R. You pass in one trade, pass in one day. That's sauce for you guys right there. If you find a high probability breaker setup and you enter at the 0.5 and you target the -2, which is what your target's supposed to be anyway, you'll be up 5R. That's what I used to tell the people who paid me before, what to do with their evals so they can pass faster. And by the way, I did refund all of my students because I'm giving away all the sauce for free. Like it's like there's gonna be shit later that I'm gonna. Actually, I don't even know if I'm gonna try. I don't even know if I'm gonna learn that shit. Like I'm talking about the fucking Powell shit where we bottom and top ticks. I'm gonna learn about that shit eventually, bro. Do you have experience with Apex? I don't have like much experience with Apex. It's just like I've heard a lot of bad things about them. I would just recommend, Top Step, My Funded, Tradeify first. On HUD, all the sauce is dropping for free, bro. All the sauce is dropping for the free 99. I just taught people how to half pass or full pass in like one trade using a fucking breaker model. Bro, it took me 2 years. It took me 2 years to get this shit down, bro. 2 years, and I'm dropping it for free. I honestly don't care. You know what I mean? Like I make my money off the charts, and like I like to entertain people, and the way to build an audience and credibility is by dropping free sauce on the internet and giving yourself a reputation for being a good trader. So, because eventually later on, I just want to stream, which is why I'm trying to like suggest the idea of PM streams and then eventually segue that into just me gaming streams. Like I'm gonna like one day I'm gonna force y'all to get on Twitch to watch me so I can get my some Twitch subscribers, and then you'll see me go live on there playing like COD or some shit. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build an audience so I can actually stream what I want to stream eventually. Like I'm always going to stream the charts too, but yeah, exactly. Anna. We both eat it. That's why I feel like I need to deal with Apex. I think a monthly fees. Hmm. I don't know what you mean by the monthly fee is exacted if you don't pay the activation fee. Like I'm pretty sure like if you pass an account, like you have like a grace period to pay the activation fee and they won't charge you for anything like within that period, regardless of the firm. I know that's true for Top Step, but I wouldn't know for Apex, and I don't really care for Apex because they like if you're really like robbing them, like at some point they'll be like, um, can you record your trades for me? Da da da. Like my mentor's mentor got banned from fucking Apex, bro. Like it's like let's not do it, bro. Let's not do it. I live overseas and I'm prohibited from Tradeify and MFU. See if you can work with Top Step. See if you can work with Top Step. Take Profit Trader is also, from what I've heard, decent, but so like it's like you guys, I'm not gonna do any like I'm telling y'all what I know. Any other type of firm outside of the big three, you guys have to do your due diligence on because I don't know much about them. What's your breaker like? Just swing high, swing low, swing high, close below the swing low. Like, I'll have a video on breakers soon, but again, like you can find that concept on T Trade's like YouTube channel. Anything that I talk about, you can find on YouTube for free. That's why I drop it for free. Besides the most of the pieces of my breaker model. Another trader I just followed posted a promotion thingy for the new MFU accounts where I want to get some more accounts now. Damn, yeah. A lot of firms are having sales right now. Yeah, Matthew, I know you've been using Apex for a minute. I just personally don't mess with them. Yeah, 20 accounts is crazy in that you can have them all for mad cheap, like, and you can pass in one day. Very attractive. Just not my thing. All right, it's 5 minutes before open, so I'm gonna lock in a little bit. I like Apex, like experience nothing bad with them. I mean, yeah, like there's people who are definitely having great experiences with Apex. It's just me personally, I just avoided them. I just avoided them myself. All right, so here we are. We're 5 minutes before open. Let's just start seeing some possibilities, right? We have these lows that kind of look good here. We did print a breaker. When did this form? At 9:11 a.m. Um, I don't believe there's SMT at this high, and if there is, it's not a high probability SMT. Not that I care, because I'm gonna wait for first right value gap anyway. Yeah, man, like that's the type of shit I just don't want to deal with, and you don't hear about that with Top Step or MFU or Tradeify. The money just comes. But yeah, what's it called? Breaker here. Um, we have some lows here. I can't really guess what the manipulation will be. I don't want to just sit here and say that we'll come up and take these London highs on one of the indices, but it's possible. And I forgot to mention, someone said in chat, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to ignore you. Wait a minute, we took London lows on ES. Wait, let me redo my whole. Well, we did that on NQ2. Okay, let me check YM because someone mentioned YM, right? Someone said we had a previous day something with YM. Okay, YM is taking its previous day high. Okay, very interesting, right? That's actually really good to see because I didn't see that before. Yeah, that's crazy. Like I don't really pay attention to YM SMT, but previous day, like that's like too high probability. So let's see what time a YM took previous day high. I would assume it's the highest high, right? So this was in London session. Oh yeah, so that 15-minute breaker that I was talking about on NQ might actually end up holding. It's just that I don't take entries off the breaker if we've already hit the -2. And we did. So like it would be dangerous for me to do that. It took previous day high and previous day low. What? Seriously? No, yeah, YM didn't take its previous day low yet. No. But that's interesting because we saw NQ and ES both took its previous day low. But the previous day high SMT happened the most recently. And of course, from what we were saying, that we're expecting bearish price action. By the way, thank you guys. I see 32 people are tuned in. I appreciate every single one of you guys. It's time to dial in. We got 43 seconds till open. And it honestly looks like it's just about to distribute. Like I think this breaker might just hold up, unfortunately. Yeah, this breaker might just hold up. What does a -4 line up with? Around this, so yeah. Uh, am I just waiting for price to run without me right now? I'm not shorting early. I'm not getting in early. I don't care. All right. All right, so ES already came down. NQ's like acting like it doesn't want to come down, just like yesterday. YM is falling off the face of the map. NQ just used the breaker. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's clear as day. Yep. I gotta be more confident with these pre-market breakers, especially if I know the direction. Not gonna lie. Whoa. Whoa, because I was just about to. Yo, that's crazy. I was thinking about entering off this breaker. Whoa. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's why I also trust my intuition. I can't be rushing anything either. That's crazy. All right, so let's just see what ES just did. All right, because ES obviously fell off the face of the map for at least a second. Okay, it didn't take Asia lows, it just took all of these lows, and it's popping back up a bit. Let's see what NQ is doing. Is NQ looking to take these highs? It's not yet. Wow, we're actually going to manipulate up here. Are we? That would be an ideal scenario for sure. It's like NQ taking these London highs. So NQ has tapped up into here, at least, right? Obviously ES hasn't. Oh, that would be a crazy SMT, yeah. So yeah, that's why I didn't take anything off the breaker because we didn't hit this. We hit this -2 already. We don't have to like it doesn't have to hold anymore. Okay. So this is the first fair value gap right here, 9:31 a.m. It looks like the stop loss is going to be big regardless of which way you take it. Let's say you were taking an inverse, your stop is going to be 141 ticks. It's not ridiculous. Obviously, around two. What am I talking about? So four, so 12. Right? Yeah. So it's at 12 here. Stop there. All right. So four. So this is already set, and then this is 7 for that. Okay. All right. I'm preparing for inverse. That's what I'm waiting for right now. Are we having the same thing that we did yesterday? That'd be really cool, honestly. Let's see what ES is doing. Is NQ waiting for ES to catch up? YM is still falling off the face of the map. ES is like lagging now. Let's also look at where YM is. YM just took its Asia low. It's heading towards previous day low. YM's first fair value gap is where? Right here. This gap right here. This bearish gap here. Very interesting. NQ. All right. NQ has just taken London highs. We have a London high SMT. We have a possible 15-second breaker here. That I low-key really would like to enter off of if given the opportunity. What would you even target with? Just 2R. I mean, we have these lows here still. Asia lows are down here. Damn, I wanted to enter off the 15-second breaker, but it just looks like we're gonna, okay. 182.5. Oh, we might just dump. Not gonna lie. There we go. Just tag me in on my MFUs. Oh, that's way too, I'm risking way too much on my top steps, but you know, it's fine. Whatever. Oh, it's not, my stop isn't even supposed to be there. What am I doing? My stop's supposed to be at the third leg. I'm thinking I'm trading the breaker. What the fuck? Wait, why am I risking 360? Am I supposed to be risking 360? Where's my stop supposed to be at? My stop's supposed to be at the third leg, which is 213.5. Yeah, around there. All right. And my trade of 8. Okay. Now what's 2R? Two R is around 109.5. Yeah, that'll be my TP. All right, 109.5 is my TP. Let me go on to the 1 minute on this chart. Now let's check ES really quick. Let's see what ES is doing. ES is on the way back down. All right. I'm pretty confident this is going to hold, so, I don't care if there's SMT at the lows. I'm going to just let the trade play out. Real talk. Let me go to my let me take the copy trader off. Let me go to the core account. And let me take off this TP on my core account. I'm gonna take off half here. On my core. On my other accounts with the consistency rules, I'm gonna full take profit there. On my other one without the consistency rule, I'm gonna partial here and I'm gonna let it run for the entire day. Y'all hear that? This short will run for the entire day until 3:30. I'm gonna take profit here and I'm gonna let the short run for the entirety of the day. Oh yeah, where am I gonna take profit on Top Step? I mean, I make a band if I full pull here, so honestly, like I don't see an issue. Should I just go for a half pass, like a 1500 P&L? What is that, right here? No, I don't gotta be greedy. I could just full pull out the low. All right, wait, let's just check what ES is doing because NQ's taking a bit long here. 4 hour. ES has taken its 10 p.m. low, while NQ also has. Okay. Let's check the 1 hour. NQ hasn't taken any of these lows, obviously, and ES definitely has. Right? Yeah. I'm be concerned once ES takes these Asia lows. Like that's when I might be a little bit. Yeah. I'm really confused as to why like we're just not distributing like on NQ like so like immediately in comparison to like YM and ES. On it, I wanted to take the 15-second breaker, but like it literally just like I didn't market order after it, so it just went without me. I'm willing to lose this trade. It's up to your discretion if you want to like hold it, but I'm personally holding it because I've already had strong bearish bias for a while. You know, the SMT is personally not bothering me. And if I get stopped on this, then it was a good trade. Like I'm not gonna even feel bad about holding this trade. 218 is my stop. Right. Make sure my stop is in the right place. All right, so my stop is supposed to be at 218. Why is my stop at 213? Yeah. I'm actually going to be very confused if I somehow lose this. But at the same time, that's just the game.
Order filled.
Wow. Wow. I did not mean to pull up that. What the fuck?
Stop filled.
That was loud as fuck. Okay. So I mean, like, there really isn't really much for me to say about this. Like, I personally felt like we were gonna hold that. Like, I really felt like we were gonna hold that shit. Yo, did we just get liquidated for no reason? Also, let me like cancel my orders on my trader because I know how this one moves. Yo, I think they patched first fair value gap, bro. I think they're patching it, bro. I shouldn't have posted it. I shouldn't have posted it, bro. That's good, bro. Take your L and just leave it at that. I'm actually really confused too, so like I'm probably not touching it. How much was that on L? Okay, yeah, it's only 300, yeah. It's not crazy. I'm trying to see like how I could have avoided this. I mean, like in general, it's clear that like ES and YM gave us like some sort of estimate. Like, did YM just take anything? Like, did it? I mean, it took these Asia lows, you know. Like, I guess I could be like that's significant, but I would assume that we would hold against that, you know. Like the higher time frame, in my opinion, is bearish. Hold on. Okay, so NQ probably wants to tap into this gap before coming down. I completely forgot. I mean, like I knew we have SMT at this gap, but okay. I might not be done yet. I might not be done yet. If we get an A plus breaker setup after we tap into this gap, I'm gonna take something. Damn, I don't like how NQ's just been lagging recently while ES and YM just do the move that I'm expecting. Like, should I just start trading YM, bro? Like, look how fucking like automatically. Actually, the first actually no, because like the first value gap spawned in at Asia lows. Like that's crazy. Never mind. Yeah, no, guys, they're patching the first value gap model. It's over, guys. Do we even want to tap into the gap? Like, come on, NQ. Yeah, very cool if we made the swing low, then we come up and make the swing high, and then this is our breaker, and then we short it down. Now I have to ask myself, do I take the retake? Do I trade the retake? There's an SMT at the high. I want to wait for a breaker. Hey high. Swing low, swing high into the 4 hour gap, and then a swing low, close below here. I told too many people about the first fair value gap, brother. They're trying to take out both sides, man. They're patching it, bro. They patched first fair value gap. It's over, guys. All right, now into this 4 hour gap here, and then hopefully we get a close below here, which would be actually insanity. Why am I on the 45 minute? What the fuck? Ironically, there was a retake to the upside, which I find really annoying. right here after stopping us out. You get entered for longs if you were targeting the draw liquidity, which is this 4 hour gap, which is so fucking stupid. And it's actually funnier because you sweep this, you would put your stop break even, and then we just come stop break even, and then now we're going for the high. I mean the gap, but that's so stupid. What's happening today, man? Yo, yo. 100%, definitely just a choppy day. I'm staying till about 10:20 ish if like I get my setup because I do see a possible breaker forming. So yeah, it happens. Part of the game. I think everyone got kind of cooked up on these long, unless you're a scalper, bro, or one of those bottom and top tick demons. It's open is ridiculous, you know, sweeping both sides like that, crazy. Huh. No, yeah, exactly. There's no point in getting like mad about today because we're gonna have a bunch of like easy days like yesterday and just in the future, bro. Like it's more to look forward to than to like try to put your whole career into one day and tilt, you know. And it's funny how I'm saying that, but like, the point stands. I'm just staying until 10:15. All right, now I'm like confused at where the breaker's gonna be. Swing low, swing high. Why is there a swing low and a high on the same fucking candle, bro? Like this is the price action I'm talking about, man. Like what are you doing, bro? What does this look like on the 15 second? No BAP. We're about to tap the 4 hour gap right now, but let me just see something. I just want to see something. I don't think it's crazy. Like I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's ridiculous. Like I genuinely don't think this is like insanity. Would this be my best trade? No. But is it ridiculous? I don't think so. Like I don't think it's insanity. You know? I don't think it's crazy to try that. I could lower my entry a bit to make sure I get 2R. Okay, 186, 131. What would I take this on? Oh, of course I tilted on Friday. I've always tilted, man. It's in the name, bro. I've tilted so many times in my career. And I haven't completely overcome it yet either, bro. Yes, I've tilted many times. Like that's not even a question. Tilt is like my Achilles heel, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and act perfect. That's why I said like I'm one to be talking, bro. Like yeah, like I've tilted so many times. I tilted Friday, and I won that day. Y'all could watch that stream. I won that day, and I tilted like in PM, or was it like lunch hour? Like after I don't know when that was, but I tilted that day. Yeah, exactly. One loss does not define your trading career, bro. I'm not falling for the 100% win rate propaganda. If any of you guys know what joke I'm talking about, if y'all know who fuck Romeo is, that guy. Hold up, I want to pull up that tweet. That shit is like low key funny. All right, we just tapped into a 4 hour gap. It sucks when you know the draw, but then you don't get an entry on it. But that's part of the game as well. I'm surprised I still have 30 people watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Did anyone eat today? Like, did anyone like catch this long? Did anyone like somehow scalp something? Like, I'm curious. How are we doing, Fa? Fa, did you somehow catch something in this mess? Took a long and a short, down 300. It happens, bro. Same thing. These accounts are down 300, right? Yeah. Let me make sure there's not one account with this loss still running. Okay, yeah. Valid, valid. Yeah, like this 4 hour gap was a pretty clear draw if you were bullish. I just wasn't bullish, so. And I was thinking about it too late. Like right around here, I was like, I could low key use a, or I could use a reclaim entry. I didn't teach about reclaims in the video because like it could lead to gambling. I don't want anyone like having information that can hurt them. But what's it called again? I was like, yo, we could low key. This is a reclaim. I could long to the gap at least, but it didn't even provide 2R. And on top of that, like we didn't even tap into it when I had the idea. I think that hit your full TP right there. 50% of FVG. Bro, what the yo? I'm over here trying to like pull up some trading shit, and we have like these gooners on my page, bro. Yo, and then this politics. Okay, let's like pull up the trading shit. All right, where is it? Romeo. I don't know his Twitter, so never mind. But he pulled up some. He made some tweet where he was like, "I have a 100% win rate." I'm like, all right, bro. Okay, good shit on those longs, Gav. Yeah, guys, make sure you guys tune into those free live trade signals, whatever the fuck this guy is talking about. I wanted to long off the first fair value gap, but I didn't get an entry, so like right here is when I started thinking about it. I was like, we low key have a reclaim here. If I entered, I would could long to the 4 hour gap, but I didn't get an entry. Yep, it happens. I guess like if you want like any sort of way to have like any sort of lesson to think like how could I have avoided a loss like this? It's like think if there's like any like probable draws above your stop loss. Like before we entered, like you would see the S&T on the gap of ES. But like this is why I don't like sharing too much knowledge because like this is the type of shit that can give you analysis paralysis where like you're thinking too hard about everything, right? But what's it called, Ian? It's not ridiculous to say that NQ would want this gap. Like, is it probable that we will come and reach this high? Because we already hit the -2 on the 15-minute breaker as well. Did we sweep that before? Oh, we did sweep it. We had London high SMT. So yeah, don't even trip about the loss, bro. Don't even trip about the loss. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like that was funny. Talking about some I happen to 100% win rate. I want to see him full port his entire life savings into his 100% win rate like over and over and over again. Like I want him to like liquidate all of his assets, sell everything, and then full port every single trade since he has a 100% win rate. That is the only guy I will talk shit on. That's the only trader that I will politic about. Oh yeah, we're definitely like dumping like end of week. Like I'm looking for shorts like throughout this entire week. Did someone press pause on NQ? Oh wait, I literally did. I'm in replay mode. I'm tripping. Oh my god, I just I didn't even realize I was missing P. Yo, what the fuck? I'm tripping. I was literally sitting in replay mode for like fucking 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Any chance with this PA price will still go down? I don't know about specifically 045, but like I just wait, let me see what's at 045. I still think that NQ can come down. Oh, that's Asia lows, like around Asia lows. Yeah, I still think NQ can come down. It's just like, will it provide me an entry? I honestly would want to see like one more sweep at this high, and then create a breaker down. But we'll see what happens. Is there a 15-second breaker that formed up here? Not that I'm seeing. Did ES sweep all of the highs? Nope, it still hasn't even touched this. So yeah, that London high SMT is still there. Let's say NQ does not come up and sweep this one more time, and we just decide to print a breaker. Right? What would that look like? -2 is down here. -4. We have the 10 o'clock here. Change in state delivery. Oh, I want to short that. Yeah. 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 I just hate how big the stop loss is going to be. But at the same time, my TP is going to be huge as well. Let me just start preparing now. Yeah, I'm low-key confident that like I just want to like enter now, like early. Low-key. Like I low-key want to just enter now. I'm so confident we'll get this bearish change to state delivery. And then this breaker. and then just come down. I'm really confident in that. But I know if I lose, like if I like enter now and then I get stopped out, I'd be so pissed. It's like unbelievable how pissed I'd be. Yeah, there's a 4 hour SMT. Alex, you texted me. Yeah, there's a 4 hour SMT. 10 a.m. opened up, gave us that 4 hour SMT. I'm gonna trust my intuition. Oh, almost didn't enter the way I wanted to. I'm entering early on my MF.
Order filled.
Holy shit. Buy 9, stop. I'm entering early on my MFUs. I can't piss myself on my off on my top steps. I can't do that. Where is my entry on MFU? It's at 220. Flat. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And I would target what, Asia lows. No, I would target it's -2. 1.5 times 792 equals. Wait, how much am I supposed to? I'm not supposed to make 800. I only need to make 600, right? Wait, no, I have to make more than that now because I lost 300. Let me do some math, quick maths. And let me also make sure my top steps are ready to enter. 197.25. How many am I going to sell myself? 3, yeah. Okay. So if we hit this -2, all right. I mean, we create this breaker. So can you say again why you think it's going to be bearish? Um, Basically, my weekly draw is the weekly fair value gap on the daily. Actually, there wasn't anything on the daily. We have a 4 hour SMT we had a 4 hour SMT at the gap, but now NQ reached into it while ES stagnated. So this is the 4 hour SMT right here at the high. And I entered early on my MFUs, which is bad, but I'm predicting that we'll have this breaker here and this time-based change in state of delivery, which is a concept that I haven't taught yet, but I'll teach it later on. But basically, 10 o'clock opened up, gave us an SMT, and if we close below it, we'll have a change in state of delivery right on top of the opening price of the 4 hour candle. I'm trying to figure out how much is in my account. Like I'm trying to figure out what my equity is. Because I need to take profit at a certain amount on my MFU. Because of these damn consistency. Like you see how I'm stressing out over consistency? Like I'm like, oh my god, I'm trying to see how much I have to make. Okay. All right. So 4,800, right? You know what? Yeah, I don't care. I'll worry about the consistency rule afterwards. I'm gonna set my TP. I'm gonna just set my TP. That's what I need to do. My TP is at 0220. 022 flat. Oh, let me get ready to enter on fucking Top Step. Let me just enter. Why am I struggling to set my TP? Okay. Struggling to set my TP here. Okay, 0220 is my TP there. 0220 is my TP on here. There we go, finally. All right. And just as I do that, we confirm the change in state delivery at the 10 o'clock candle. And we also are about to print the breaker. So yeah, I'm gonna be holding this. I don't have a break even when it comes to these to this model. Not gonna lie to you, bro. I just like hold the trade until TP or stop loss when it comes to breakers. All right, we have the first Fair Valley Gap reclaim right here for inverse. Not that anyone should be. Okay. Let's just see what happens. It really does not matter at this point. Where is the swing low? This swing low was created at 9:59. Oh, this was in the macro. Oh, perfect. And this was formed in the smart money reversal window. Smart money reversal window is something I will mention in my breaker video. That's not an actual ICT concept, by the way. If you search it up, you won't find anything. But yeah, I'm not expecting this to play out in 2 seconds. Like I think this is gonna take a while. Let's see what ES is doing. ES has already came down and swept these lows. So yeah, I'm gonna have to watch for ES sweeping these lows. Oh my fucking god, man. YMs are like just alright. YM didn't care for the longest. Let me just set an alert at the previous day low. It's like I should be shorting, I should be trading literally every other asset but NQ. If we get an SMT with Asia, is it valid to hold? It's dependent. Like if I see what's it called again? Us print a bullish breaker, then yeah, I'll probably close. But I think NQ wants the lows anyway, so this is gonna be another scenario where I just hold a trade. Like I think this is high day. Like this 4 hour candle came up, made the high, the wick of the candle, and now we're about to create the body. I really don't think it makes sense for us to come back up again. Good shit, Cam. Because I know there was some people, I don't know, it was somebody who entered up here short, definitely. I don't know why ES just, I mean, NQ just can't move accordingly, bro. Like, just move, please. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's why I feel really comfortable just having my stop there. Trump is supposed to be talking, and we have no news. I mean, yeah, I know we have no news, but I didn't know Trump was supposed to be talking. This actually might be one of my longest streams because I usually, sometimes I don't end up in trades at 10. Like usually I'll be done after first fair value gap, but today I didn't present anything. I'm gonna hold this till TP or stop loss or an SMT where I want to like close, but I'm gonna end the stream around 11:10 because that's when I leave my house. I do this so I can like not work all day. I'm not gonna be doing that with trading. That's another thing. Some people don't know how to get off the charts, man. But again, I'm one to be talking at times. We have an SMT at these AM lows, but I'm not paying attention to it. Trump announcement at 4:30. Oh my god, can this orange fuck just stop talking? Like, oh my god. Alright, let's see if we respect this 10 o'clock. Where the top tick demons at. Well, this isn't a top tick at all, but yeah. This is a power concept I learned. Uh, Key opening plus change in state delivery. And you just throw a 10-point stop on it. And this would be 5R here. Cooked. 12 or 1? Oh my god. No, I don't care. News is supposed to be a distributor. I'm tired of seeing this motherfucker's face, bro. Oh my god, man. Oh god. Have I seen UT? No, I'll check them. I'll check it out really quick. Yeah, I see that. I see that. I see it. Did someone press pause on NQ? Yo, this might just be one of those days, bro. Like, this might just be one of those days, man. Yo, what's up, Trilly? You took something today? Yeah, I took the inverse of the first fair value gap here. We had this session SMT here. We have this first fair value gap that goes inverse. My draw on liquidity were all these lows and this. And I saw the SMT that happened after we tapped into this gap, and like, ES and YM swept all this, but I was like ignoring it because my weekly draw on liquidity, like I believe the higher time frame is just looking for shorts because we want this weekly gap, I believe. And yeah, it just got cooked. It got auto cooked. Not auto cooked because I had more than enough time to get out, but I decided to hold the trade because I was confident in my draw, but I was wrong for today. So we want the 4 hour gap. I thought about longing the gap for a reclaim way too late. Like it was like price was like right here when I was like, yo, low key, it wouldn't be ridiculous to just long to the gap since that's clearly the draw. But we didn't tap back into it, so I missed that. And now we have this time-based change in state of delivery. This we tapped into the 4 hour gap. We have an SMT on the 4 hour still because ES still hasn't taken these highs, and we printed this bearish breaker. So I'm in off short of this, but it looks like it's going to be one of those days where we're just not following suit. Like if like this SMT is literally what's about to stop me from winning this trade, bro. Like that's so crazy. Like really? And the thing is, like, I don't like this trade, so now I want to get out. But the thing is, if I get out, then I'm going to be even more mad if it plays out. So I'm just going to have to take the L. Yeah, it's just going to be one of those days, man. That's crazy, bro. Like every asset can dump except for NQ, bro. Well, we hit the point 0.5 of the breaker. The breaker would still be valid in this scenario. I mean, yeah, like this is still technically a valid setup. It's just doesn't want to play out today or not. We have a 4 hour SMT, like the 10 a.m. opened up, gave us an SMT with ES. We printed this clean ass change in state of delivery here on the 10 a.m. candle, 10 a.m. opening candle. We have a breaker that also formed that was printed in the macro. We closed below it inside of the window I usually look for, 1020 to 1040, which I'll talk about later. And it's in the direction of what I believe is the higher time frame drawn liquidity. After we've already hit one of our buy side objectives, which was this 4 hour gap, as well as this 4 hour inverse gap. Like, I don't see a reason for us to like be bullish still. But you know, if that's what price wants to do, then that's just what's gonna happen. Yeah, it is what it is, you know. I don't know when Trump's speaking, nor do I care. I'm just holding this bitch till I get stopped, or I'm coping if I say I'm gonna get take profit at this point. I believe it's got to be cope. I'm surprised I got 20 people just watching me sit here in silence, waiting for my stop to get, like ran through here. Um, Appreciate y'all tuning in. Hopefully we have a better stream next time. 'Cause today was buns. It would have been cool if I went live yesterday, because yesterday was like literally perfect. Also, thank you guys for 187 subs, or really close to 200 here. Really surprised how fast I've been growing. Yeah, man. I was about to hop on a game, but it looks like I'm about to get stopped out right here. So I should have been hopped on the game. I don't know why I'm sitting here rotting on my phone, bro. Also, I appreciate y'all who are tuned in because, bro, like, I need like I think 3,000 watch hours before I can even try to like what's it called again? Yeah, I need 3,000 watch hours before I can even try to advertise on my videos. Not that like again, like I don't sell courses, I don't sell mentorships, like I don't sell anything. But extra money on the side, like just from live streaming, that would be cool. Like that's like I believe ethical ways of making money. Not that, selling is unethical, but I just rather not do that. All right, Zord, I'll catch you, man. Have a good one. I'm still on, unfortunately, because I have to hold this trade. No steak and lobster today. We're not going to Nobu tonight. Sorry, babe. I did not win my trade. We're going to McDonald's. All right. What should I play? Black Ops 3. Um, yeah. Because we're gonna be here for a minute, it seems. Not gonna lie. I don't go to the gym till 3:30 today because my boy wants to go. So honestly, if we somehow don't get stopped here, I'm not even gonna be mad at it. I'll stay in the stream and hold. Because I want my watch time. I want my watch hours to go up anyway, you know? Because like I said, bro, like that advertising money would be pretty dope, you know? How long have you been profitable for? I've been in and out of profitability because like I've always had models that worked. It's just that my Achilles heel was like, tilting and all of that. I've been getting payouts since last summer. But like I've had like dry streaks in between them, you know. Right now, I believe is the most consistent I've ever been. I've been getting consistent payouts since like what was it, end of April? So that's why I felt like okay, now I'm valid enough to at least go live and record and post videos, because before then there's no point, and like I really don't see like just because you get one payout all of a sudden you can start mentoring people, all of a sudden you can start teaching. Nah. That's why if anyone ever asked me about anything like that, like wanted to learn from me and it was that early, like I just taught them for free. You know, I started charging like I think May, and then everyone who I charged, I just gave them a refund like Friday. Like Friday, I gave everyone a refund. And by the way, I didn't even tax them. Like charged them like $75, 150. That's all I did. They all got their refund. They're all still able to reach out to me, get calls if they want. But yeah, that's just me on that. I do not know why like this trade is taking so long to play. Like if you're gonna stop me out, just stop me out, bro. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't give me hope. Let me throw my position on the chart so people know where my trade is at. All right. Let me show y'all how to play Black Ops 3 real quick. I have no audio on right now, so I can. Let me turn my audio on. Honestly, the fact that you can wait is impressive, LMAO. I feel like if it doesn't play out immediately, I move, I'm out. Yeah. I used to be like that. It's just like my model kind of forces me to like hold now. Like this second, like the first fair value gap is perfect for people who are like just need to be in and out of trade. Like that's me. Like I prefer that, you know? Like it's perfect for that. But the breaker model can take literally all day. Like it can literally take all day. So like I just had to get used to it. Oh, I'm lagging hard as shit too. That's because I'm live. I'm trading, I'm live streaming, I'm recording, I'm playing Black Ops 3 all at once. Like it's was this nigga invisible? Yo, I can't even leave the game. Stream tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna do a stream tomorrow and Friday. Yo, why am I actually low-key cooking right now? Yo, why am I cooking? Yo, I'm lagging hard as shit and I'm one off a wraith. Yo, I just got a wraith. I just got a Rapsin wraith on stream. I'm lagging hard as shit and I just got a Rapsin wraith. I'm crying, bro. Yo, y'all see me, bro? I told y'all I'm nice. I told y'all I'm nice, bro. Look at that. 28 and 8 on stream. I like that. But I hear I'm getting stopped out, so order filled. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not even mad about the loss anymore. I just went crazy that game, bro. I went 28 and 8 while lagging hard as shit. Like what? Like, are you kidding me, bro? Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna call the stream right there. Uh, very unfortunate series of events. Um, it's just one of those days. It's better to trade like once I saw this, honestly, like once I saw the first share value gap get played out like this, like twice, I should have just been done trading. But at the same time, like I was really confident on my draw. I was confident that we would take shorts. So that's why I'm not tilting. Like if I believe that this was a bad trade, then I would be more mad, but I don't see anything wrong with me trying to take this short. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you all. I'll be live tomorrow, maybe, and definitely Friday. I should be live as well. We'll talk soon.